Hello everyone, you are welcome back to my channel. My name is Marietta and today I'll be sharing lessons that I've learned in my first year of marriage. So I got married last year, November 2020. If you haven't noticed or if you didn't know, I am a wife. I just want to share lessons that I've learned in my first year, and the first lesson is marriage is not a fairy tale. People do not know this. When I was growing up, I wanted my life to be a fairy tale. I really believed and invested in fairy tales. So I kind of had some expectations when I was growing up. But I'm now an adult, I'm now married. I must say, marriage is not a fairy tale. You shouldn't enter into marriage having these fairy tale expectations in your head. Let me give you an example. Imagine your husband, your spouse, has offended you or has done something that has made you really annoyed or angry. You are expecting an apology, right? And you are expecting the apology to be something grand, which is not supposed to be so. Like, you want your husband or your spouse to apologize to you and you expect him or her to come with these flowers and a gift, write a long essay of the reason why he's sorry and all that. No, in fact, apologies happen at unexpected places. Keep that in mind. I hope you have a notebook and pen. Just write all the lessons I've learned, and maybe before you get married or as you are already married, you would agree with me on some of these things I'm sharing today. The second lesson I learned in my first year of marriage is to not compare your marriage to other marriages. Like, do not have a model marriage or a role model in marriage life. Sometimes you have the temptation to compare your marriage to other people's marriages, which is totally wrong. You see, everyone's marriage is different. Everyone's attitude to marriage is different. Of course, we have some celebrities or some public figures or even ordinary people that we look up to in terms of marriage. But in fact, what goes on behind the scenes, you do not know. I remember my husband told me of a story where when he was growing up, he had this couple or family that he always looked up to and said if he grows up, he wants to be like them. Then something unexpected happened. It was this marital issues and he was so shocked. He was so disappointed. Since then, he decided not to look at other people's marriage to like create his own. What happens outside is different from what happens inside or at home or behind closed doors. Because they don't post it or even talk about it, you might feel everything is perfect, but it's not. No paparazzi chases them after the story, no news comes out about what is going on, and you have no idea. So do not compare your marriage to other people's marriage. The third lesson I learned from my first year of marriage is you can build your weaknesses together. So for instance, if your weakness is spending too much money or living an extravagant life, your spouse can help you curb that weakness or at least work on it. If you are someone who spends a lot of money frequently, maybe as you are growing, as you are living together, as you are improving on your habits, you don't spend money frequently. Now maybe it is sometimes. You see, we are not perfect. You don't expect the weakness to completely disappear. It takes time to really learn how to curb or work on that weakness. Your spouse can be your accountability partner. Then you are learning from each other. You become a better person. But that's one of my favorite lessons I've learned, because my husband is good at certain things, and since he's like my accountability partner, I am improving on certain habits. And the last lesson I want to share with you is your marriage is what you make it to be. So if you want your marriage to be a happy, fun, loving marriage, you can work towards it and make it a happy, fun, loving marriage. It all depends on the two of you. The two of you can come together, set goals to improve upon your marriages, learn new things, make your marriages fun and all that. Yes, there will be challenges here and there, but you can work on it. As I said in my previous point, that you can work on each other's weaknesses and your marriage will become a sweet one, a loving one. We shall all live happily ever after. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new, please subscribe. On this channel, we talk about femininity and women's lifestyle, productivity, personal growth, and all that relates to women. And I'll see you in my next video.